joining me today on this creative escapade. Let's keep crafting, come what may. In artistry our stories will be made.
Hi Crafty Angels, Vanessa here from AngelRose Designs. And I'm here today with my design team project for Paperromia. And the kit that I'm using is a combination kit of the lavender kit, the lily kit, rose, peony. It has all different things in it. The set includes 7 different flowers. It has over 150 pages, 26 extra pages of ephemera, and 2 sheets of backing papers. The collection you can find on Paperromia's Coffee, which I will have linked down below in the description box. And I'm going to do a junk journal, but with a twist. I'm going to use a binder instead of doing it the traditional way. I'm going to do an 8.5 by 11 binder. Okay, 8.5, 11 journal. Okay, and it's a 3-ring binder, and it has 2 pockets, but these are going to be used for something else. And the other stuff that you're going to need for this project is, let me move this out of the way. You're going to need ledger paper, vellum paper, mulberry paper, your lime paper, your printables, your regular, just plain white paper, more printables, then I have my fabric, okay, and then over here we have all of our ephemera. We have pockets, we have belly bands, inserts, which my inserts are going to be a little bigger than that, more pockets, we have, I'm going to make something out of that, we have tags, library cards, in here we have words, okay, and then we have more tags, tickets, corners or tuck spots, tabs. What else do we have in this kit here? Let's see. Okay, we have this ephemera. We have this. Is going to be a waterfall. We have these. We have postcards, more pockets, more ephemera. And it's all in this little basket, y'all. So let's put this all back in her. And we're going to get some started. Okay. Now I have to make my inserts a little bit bigger because I'm doing it in a binder, but that's alright. Okie dokie. We're not going to work on the binder yet. Okay? We're not going to do anything with the binder yet. We're going to do our pages and everything first inside the binder so we can decorate all of our pages. So let's get our pages out, and between each one I'm going to put a plain piece of paper so I know where my signature ends. Okay, so let's remove this piece of paper, this ledger paper, and we're going to start out with a printable. Now I have all of these. These are the lavender. You got some here that are pink. I want to start out with this one. Okay. So this is going to be the start of my first signature. So we have the printable. And I have two things of printables here, two stacks. So I'm going to turn them into one stack so I don't have to mess myself up here. Put that to the side. Then we're going to turn with our line paper. Okay, one sheet of line paper. Okay. And then we're going to go with our mulberry. And yes, I did punch holes with a hole punch in my mulberry paper, y'all. Okay, got that. I'm going to put our clip back on here so it doesn't go away. And we have our vellum. Okay. And then our ledger paper. And this ledger paper I got from Junk Journal Shop. I don't know if she has any more, but I will link her Etsy. Oops, I need these paper clips down below. Everything I'm using, I will try, if I can find a link, I will try to link it below. Okay. And as I said, I will, in each signature, with my plain paper. Okay. So for me, since this is 8.5 by 11, you can still use the back and front. Okay. You got the back of this you can use the lined paper. And then in here we're going to have the belly band and everything. Okay, so now we're going to step back with our printable here. I'm going to get the one that I want. I'm going to go with a lavender piece, a lavender printable. Okay, and then we go with the next one, which is our line paper. Now, I want all my signatures to be the exact same way. Okay, so and my line paper I make myself. So I try to do back and front, but sometimes it don't work that way. So we'll see what happens with this. So we got this. We got our line paper. I'm going to try to put it in order so I don't have to flip through this again. Then we have our mulberry. Okay. We got our mulberry. That's our next paper. So I'm going to put that right here. After our mulberry is our vellum. Alright. And then we have our ledger paper. This ledger paper is a little thick. And then we have our plain paper. Okay. So this is the end of signature number 2. So now we're going to take it and we're going to start all over again. Minus this ledger paper here. So now I want to find another printable to put on this signature. And I'm going to go with, let me see. I want something with lace. So we're going to do this one. This printable here. Okay. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it to the side. Now you can add more later or not. But when I put the pockets and everything in, it's going to bulk it up a bit. So we want to try and not to put too much paper. Okay. Here's our line paper. And I think, yes, our mulberry. Let me just double check. Double check. Line paper mulberry. Okay. Always double check your things, y'all. Okay. We got that one. And then we got our vellum. Now, I'm going to make a writing board for this. So when you write it, you can slip it underneath the page you're writing on. And it won't, you know, give you the lumps and bumps and all that. Okay? And then we got our last sheet of paper here. Okay. Now I can add a few more signatures in here. But for right now, I'm not going to. So we're going to leave this page here blank. Okay? Now I'm going to start here. Now, we're going to put a pocket on this one. So we're going to put this pocket here. Okay? Oh! And I just dropped everything, y'all. I just literally dropped everything on the stir. So now I got to pick it up. Give me a second. Okay. We got everything. That's why I paper clip everything out. So when it falls in a stack. And it's easier to pick it all up. So we're going to put it over here. Oh boy. Oh, let's put it over here. Let's hope it don't fall again. Okay. We're going to fold this up. Okay. Now I'm going to take my double-sided tape, or you can use glue, you can use Fabri-Tac, you can use whatever you want. My choice right now, for the video purpose, will be double-sided score tape, y'all. Okay? Okay? Now, I'm going to pull out good old Mr. Rowley, or Miss Rowley, because Mr. Rowley's packed up somewhere. So we have Miss Rowley, and she's pink. She's pink, y'all. Now I'm going to get Mr. Pokey. Okay. 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 Now I want to make sure this is lined up really well. And then just fold this over like so. Okay. I'm going to trim that off a little bit. A little bit. We're going to put this right here. And I need something to keep the pocket shut. So, let me see if I can find what I'm looking for in my little lazy supply Susan over here. No. Can we use a tiny little magnet? Okay. Put these two right here. One on the inside. I want to put one on the inside, y'all. So what I'm going to do is put a piece of double-sided tape on here. Let's see which side connects. Okay. I got it on the right side, y'all. We're going to score that with my, or burnish it with my nail. Because Miss Rolly won't work on here. And I'm going to go inside of here. We're going to pull this one, the top one out. And we're going to go as centered as we can on the inside. Okay? And tape it there. There we go. Again, double-sided tape. I'm going to pull it off. Burnish. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, put it here, and just glue that there. Okay? Now I'm going to cover this one with something. So, we're going to see what's going to happen here. I'm going to take a piece of this, and we'll cover that. Okay? Now I'm going to take some glue. And glue it on. So now we got that. Now we're going to turn this over and we're going to stick it on. But I'm going to make it a pocket also. Okay. Okay. We're going to roly-poly, Miss Roly-Poly, burnish, Miss Pokey. Okay, now I'm going to put this on here. You can use cardstock also to do this, but I'm trying to do it on, to show people you can do it on regular paper. You can put another envelope up here also. But you see, I have a pocket here. So, I'm going to show y'all. Here's a pocket. Okay? Now, my next page, leave this one blank, and we're going to do a pocket, a belly band on this one. Okay? There's my belly band. Okay? Now we need glue here and here. Oops. The glue's going to go here and here. But first, I'm going to take my corner rounder and round my corners, y'all. Okay? Okay? We got that. We're going to burnish. Get Mr. Pokey. Miss Pokey's resting at the moment, y'all. Okay? There. Okay? We got our belly band. Now, we can take, and there's a spot right here that I want to put something on. So we're going to look at our ephemeras here. Let's pull out the other ephemera. So we can, oh, I spotted what I wanted. So we're going to put the paper clip back on this ephemera. Put it back in there. I'm going to pull out this flower. Put it right there. Or we can use this one. Oh, I like that one better. Okie dokie. Okay, we're going to put that there. We're going to put that right here. Okay. Now, we can put this insert for right now. Okay. And then I'm going to make another one later. Now, on the back, I'm going to Okay. Now, I want to do something on the back here. So, we're going to put this there. Okay. I'm going to take it. And this one, okay. Okay. Now, I want to do something else on this one. I'm going to make it a pocket also. So let's tape this one on. Okay. Now I'm going to take this one and put it there. Okay. Now, here, what can we do here? I'm going to skip this one for now. I'm going to come back to that. Here, we're going to do a belly band. Okay. We're going to round our corners. Okay. So we're going to put this right here. Now when I'm done with everything, I'm going to go in another video and do all of my inserts to put in the belly bands. Okay. Now for this belly band, let's see what we can pick in the ephemera. I want to put a word on here. So we're going to put the word spring right here. Okay. we're going to glue this one. We're going to put this down here. And I'm going to do this belly band with a little twist. Or this page. I'm going to add a tuck spot right over here in the corner. Okay? And then we're going to put a ticket. Okay? Let's see. Do I want this tag? Yeah, we're going to leave that tag there. Okay? So we're going to put all this back. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to leave that like that. We're going to turn this. And here I want to put something also. How about we do this? Okay? We're going to do this. Okay. First we're going to close this up. And we're going to put our double-sided tape here. We're going to need our block. Okay. Now we'll have all the measurements in my blog, which is linked down below in the description box. Okay. Okay. I will continue this, make part 2 of this. So I will see you all in the next video.
Hi, hello, welcome to my channel where creativity's the key. I'm a crafter, a DIY scrapper. Let's bring our visions to life, you see. Let's create together, hand in hand.